All right, so we just got to the tournament. It's like 8 in the morning, 30 minutes of registration. Got Horton here with his sisters, little sisters. He's gone full character smash. Check it out. How many characters do you have in the list?
This is 12.
12 characters.
All the big deals. And
Like,
so, excited about it.
he's not joking around here. He's gone full out, full characters. All the Inquisitors, all the sisters characters. Bunch of vehicles to keep him safe. That's gonna be such a fun list to watch. Twitch came with his Death Guard. We got Thomas with his Ultramarines. Kelly with his Custodes. And Mr. Cosgrove over here went full knights. How many knights do you have in the list total? 9 knights.
How many nights did you have built last week? 9.
He built all of these
But that was the
in one night. So let's see how everyone does. We'll just go here. All right, guys, we're here. Round 1 just started. I drew Andrew with his Tyranids. Look how good these look. These look insane. So he's got double detachment, one's Kraken for the fast Damacarons, and then one's Cronus for the Hive Guard. He's got 6 Hive Guard, an Exocrine, double Damacarons, all the good characters, bunch of infantry, big blob of warriors, and a couple Pyrovores. Interesting to see how they play. Really good looking army. I've got my wolves, you've seen them before, you know what the list is. I'll make sure it's in the description for everyone. This is the terrain we're playing priority target, so that's the mission where you move the objectives and you get to hold your priority objective. This is what the tournament looks like, and we're about to start. Let's see how it goes. Space Wolves won the roll-off to go first. This is how we deployed. All the Vanguard vets, I do have to go quickly because we're on the clock, so I'll try and film as much as possible. That's how the Nids deployed. My secondaries are Domination, Priority Target, and Oath of Moment. And he did engage, deploy Scramblers, and Priority Target. Alright, so I'm learning to do the filming after my turn, not in the middle, so I don't waste my time. So we pushed up with everything. The Wolf Guard advanced, these Dreadnoughts advanced and killed some Homergons that were over here. Volkite Dread sniped the Swarm Lord, and then the attack bikes, 2 of them were in range. I rolled really bad on my hits, even after spending Keen Senses, so I didn't kill the Exocrine. Damacarons are ready to push up, so let's see what the Nids do. Their secondaries were engaged, deploy, and priority. I scored 3 for domination, 3 for priority, and we'll wait to see what we score for oath. I'm down to 4 command points, and Andrew's on 10. Look how sexy he looks. Look at that booty. The drop pod is down, so it looks like he went first. Look at the Marines. Gilliman all the way in the front. Jesus Christ. He's aggressive. He leads from the front. Look at those Custodes. Look at them go. The Graph Tank. These guys were in the middle. Victrix being defiant. Suppressors with the smoke trails. Good luck. Let's see how everyone else is doing. Look who it is. Look who it is. How's the chaos gone?
I'm smiting and running around.
Chaos is just chaos.
Chaos is just chaos.
Oh dear.
I wish I took my Whirlwind.
Right? Awesome. Look at
Awesome.
Thomas.
Oh, I gotta get the camera on me. Wait this out.
Oh, he's...
Jamie to a jump pack fight. Oh. Raptors versus all his
He challenged me to a jump pack fight. It's on. It is on. I don't care that you have warp time. I don't care that you move faster.
Oh, I had that simple simper.
Don't care. It's on. All right, good luck. All right, Space Wolves turn 2. We had a chance to cause a ridiculous amount of damage, and we whiffed. The attack bikes fell back and shot using Chapter Master rerolls to try and bracket this Damacaron. Did nothing. They missed with every single melter shot, even with Chapter Master rerolls. Wolf Guard charged in, did 12 damage to the Damacaron and didn't kill it. Even with +1 of wound, Assault Doctrine, all the jazz. He was very nice and let me put back a model that was within range of the Chaplain leadership because I felt the leadership. He let me fix that. It was very nice of him. Redemptors, we killed the warriors that charge into here. We get domination again and priority target, but 2 Damacarons still alive. It is not pretty. Let's see what Tyranids do now. All right, let's see if Gilliman's dead yet. Oh, he's not. He's going into Trajan. Looks like Ultramarines in a good spot, fighting in the middle. Suppressors holding the back line. Couple wounds into that Graph Tank. Looks tight. A lot of Custodes still alive. Obsecking everywhere. Oh, he dies. Just in time. Here we go. Look at him go. Look at him go. Let's see how he's doing over here. Mr. Perry, how's it going?
Ever spells.
Spells going off. Mortal wounds everywhere.
Morty got mortal wound off the board.
Wrap and trapped. Oh no. The demoness doing demonette things.
Like Marines. Like Marines with grenades kill Morty.
What? Plague Marines killed Morty with grenades. That is wild. Ridiculous. Alright, so top of turn 3 for the Space Wolves. Diamond Caron came in, ate the incursions over here. Over here, my Librarian was able to heroic intervene through my units to make the Diamond Caron fight last. The Redemption, the Wolf Guard killed it. Over here, Patriarch came in, failed to kill the 2 Wolf Guard, but killed a Speeder. Cyberwolf rolled 3 6s and a 5 against the Flamer from the Pyrovore to survive. Ridiculous. And then turn 3, the idea is to move on to the objectives and see if we can get a points lead. Alright, bottom of turn 3 for the Space Wolves. Redemptor charged in into the Diamond Caron with a CPU reroll. Was able to kill it. Elector's about to drop here to do the deploy scramblers. Chaplain failed his charge. Here we're just holding the middle. My Assault Intercessor died to the Pyrovore. That was not nice. It's quite unfortunate. Chapter Master advanced all across the map into the Hive Guard and tagged them. Same thing for the Wolf Guard into the Exocrine and attack bike. I keep forgetting to do things with the attack bike. It's done no damage this game. And let's see what the turners do to respond. Alright, the question of the round is Gilliman alive? Gilliman is alive still. No. Chaplain tagging the Telemon, brave. One Multi-Melter still alive. So good spot. Infiltrators doing pretty well. Round's coming to a close. There's about 40 minutes left in the round. It's going well. Okay, so end of the Tyranids. Heroic Smite over here doing 3 damage to the Chapter Master, but then failed to kill him in combat. Exocrine didn't fail to kill him in shooting. Pyrovore is advancing to get engaged and falling back to hold the objectives. And then this turn, we're going to try and push into the last objective in the backfield. Let's see how that goes. Turn 4. Okay, so we just called it at the top of turn 4, sorry. Librarian came up, smited the Exocrine. Chapter Master was going to charge the Hive Guard, and then Redemptor were going to charge this Pyrovore. Overall, great game. I got very lucky killing the Swarmlord turn 1, just because I know how powerful he is, double moving the Diamond Carons around, so it was my #1 target priority. I failed to kill the Diamond Caron turn 2, which put me a lot of risk, but I was able to heroically intervene over here with my Librarian to keep my Wolf Guard safe, and the Redemptor was able to do the work. But yeah, overall, great game. Thank you, Andrew, for my opponent. And let's see how everyone else did. All right, here we go. Here they go. No? What happened?
I got whooped by Tyranids.
No, what happened? Oh, look at that huge thing.
So, coming out of the gate, all trying to wound everything, right, was all fishing for 5s in the Heretic. And it's just like, that's not good. You know, and you're either going to hit them or you're not going to hit them. And I did not hit them. And I died.
Damn. Wasn't picking up that if you're shooting face.
So it only lived for 1 turn, right? Okay. So I didn't kill him the first turn. He flew down here. He murdered a knight, one of the big knights, right? But then I was in flamer range, so I just burned it right down with that stupid rad cleanser. Peace out, bro.
Awesome. Fair enough.
Because the rad cleanser is auto hit, doesn't care about the -1, and it works on 2.
Mr. Thomas, how'd you do?
So I played Custodes. I got to go the first turn. I played kind of conservatively and just let him come, but I did run Gilliman up to the front, dared him to charge me. He failed a couple charges. He misplayed his Dreadnought, tried to charge through a wall. Can't charge through the wall with the Dreadnought, so his big alpha charge. He split the lines, didn't do much damage, and I was able to just like shoot everybody. So pretty good. I got a 97. So not quite max. I didn't like put all the banners down, but I did use my little banner, so I was excited.
Very nice.
So good stuff.
Good to hear. All right.
All right, round 2 for the Space Wolves, playing against Matt and his Necrons. He's got 2 Satans, a big blob of what are they called? Lich Guard. He's got the 2 Doom Sights in Deep Strike. This is how I deployed. We won the roll-off to go first. Yeah, and I'll stop wasting my time and I'll record in this turn. All right, end of Space Wolves turn 1. Very unsuccessful. I was hoping to use this Volkite to kill these warriors over here, but I completely whiffed in my shooting. Did absolutely nothing. This Transcendent took some damage. Was not very successful, very problematic. Over here, we shot at these Immortals. We killed 5 of them. Guess what's good? I didn't even bother shooting a Lich Guard just because I wasn't going to get through them. Nightbringer took 3 damage. He's back up to 7. These Wolfguard pushed up over here. Planted a couple of banners. I took Oath, banners, and engaged. Matt took Ancient Machineries, Assassinated, and engaged. So let's see what he does in turn 1. Alright, sorry guys. We didn't film the turn 2 and turn 3 with the Space Wolves versus the Necrons. We got really into it because the Nightbringer on 2 wounds charged into my 3 characters. And Matt, like a madman, split all 6 attacks. 2 into my Librarian, 2 into my Chapter Master, and 2 into my Chaplain. Rolls 2 attacks into Librarian, picks him up. Rolls 2 attacks into the Chapter Master, rolls 5 damage exactly to kill him. And then rolls 2 attacks into the Chaplain, rolls a 2 and a 1 to hit. CP rerolls the 1 into a 1. Wounds on a 2, and then has to roll a 6, because I had taken a mortal wound before, to kill him. And rolls a 6 and kills all 3 characters, scoring him 9 points for Assassinate in 1 turn. Absolutely wild. And now I'll go and check out how everyone else is doing. I was doing record. All right, so we're back. Thomas and Twitch. Here we go. I just recorded this for 2 minutes and then press the button. We got some cool conversions that we were showing off. Volkite Contemptors for the Death Guard. Apparently this thing was just tanking all the shots. Thomas lost his Hellblasters, Leviathan. They've turned this Dawn of War deployment to a Hammer and Anvil, just swinging around. This is a hold 1, hold 2 mission. This is a Surround and Destroy. For missions, Thomas has Linebreaker. I don't know why he takes Linebreaker. Oath of Moment, Banners, Deploy Ground, Grind, and Banners. Oh, the Spoiled Ground for the Death Guard. Alright, looks like it's pretty early in the game, so we'll let them keep going. Alright, I'm going to do a little walk around, see how Hester's is doing. This is Drukhari, quite a bit dead. I mean, you think there's a lot dead in Dark Elder, and then you look around the typical and there's so much stuff alive. Got some Necrons over here, some Wraiths. Who else I want to check out? Let's go and see Kelly. Check out some of the other games. Got some Harleys against some Dark Elder. Ooh, clowns on clowns. Right. Ultras with Gilliman. Of course. The Primarch. Oh, these are super nicely painted. Holy crap. Look at those. Very cool. Mr. Kelly in the game. Those Custodies. Oh, he's like in combat. The Witches. Oh. Good objectives. Demons against Morty. Where is Mr. Cosgrove? Oh, I see Mr. Cosgrove. Let's go see how the Knights are doing. We got some Demons into Marines. Oh, check these out. Holy crap. That's one cool model, man.
Jonathan King, one of the judges.
Wow, really cool. Mr. Cosgrove with the Knights. Look at the Knights. Look at the Magera. Everyone's turning the game into Hammer and Anvil. Loads of Terminators down there. Scoring up. Here. Very cool. Got some Harleys. Playing against Sisters.
And Custodes.
Oh, Custodes.
Custodies.
I like it. Very cool.
Gorgonstein.
Check that out. What'd you call it?
Gorgonstein. Because it's, stone people.
That's a cool conversion, man.
The Gymnod there, too.
Oh, the Gemini Superior.
Thanks,
These
man.
are so cool. Awesome, dude.
Appreciate it.
Alright, we're gonna get an update on the game. Did he get the power off? Nice. This is dead? The Boltgun is dead? The suppressor shooting across the board. Killed the blow drone. Huge. And then we got some intercessors shooting into Leviathan. How many wounds has it taken so far?
3.
And what just shot into it?
Intercessors.
Intercessors. Everything else left to shoot. Alright. It is still alive. He shot everything. Intercessors did 3 damage. Multi-melters both went through, dealing 7 damage total. But it did not die. Leviathan is still alive, eyeing up Thomas's entire army. Let's see what the Death Card can do in retaliation. We got some Terminators over here out of position. We got some Contemptors that can't really see anything except some Suppressors all the way in the end. Alright, quick little upgrade. Update. Twitch is holding this objective with a Contemptor. Terminators advancing forward. Thomas advancing Intercessors into the objective plan. He didn't advance, he moved them to Planet Banner. And he's trying to kill this Leviathan. Tiki super smited, I only did 2 damage. Leviathan is dead. Finally. These 2 Contemptors advance over here, ready to just pop out and shoot all the way down there. That's pretty much it. That's Thomas's turn over. This is turn 4, so this is now bottom of turn 4 to see what Twitch does. All right, they're scoring it up. We'll put the mic on you guys.
Yeah. It doesn't change it. Oh, wait, I see 10.
It was 9. It was 9 if I didn't do anything.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So I need to.
You needed it. So if he makes a run right here, this is where it comes down to. We already conceded grind if he kills one of those units.
Sure.
So
he needs to.
I need to make a 3
to advance against
to win, or if I don't make it, it's a draw.
Okay.
That's what it comes down.
So wait. So
hold on.
let's
You want to play?
let's play because
They're playing it out. It matters. Saves matter.
It matters. The roll matters
It
here.
matters.
If I somehow miraculously save with these Marines, then I survive.
Twitch
Right?
needs to kill. Twitch needs to kill 1 unit to get grind, and then need to roll a 3-inch advance onto this objective. What you shouldn't have done is you don't take the Inquisitor off because it's a 3-inch advance with 1 model, but it needs like a 5 on the back ones, so it would have been contested. Because it's like an 11-inch charge. You just put him right here, and he's never going to charge you.
He couldn't charge me because he's only 6.
You should have left him on the objective. Because now... Sure, it's a harder advance, right? Like, make it more complicated. Alright, let's see what he rolls. He's a 3 right here. 3-inch advance. He gets it. He gets it. Yeah. Yeah, so... He's gonna get grind. So now he needs to kill 1 unit. We're gonna get in camera. Don't worry about moving, just roll it out. Just shoot. Nothing matters. He plants a banner, sure. Alright, let's see it. You need to kill 1 unit, right? Alright, let's see it. Back Volkite into Devastators. -1 to be hit from Tigerius. 16 Volkite.
I was like, come let me in. Sorry. I was like, huh, this guy just wants to stay in my house.
Yep. He's shooting the suppressors because they're not -1 to be hit. You saving it for a CP reroll? Let's see it. Volkite hitting on 3s. Oh, you're shooting the depths. Okay. So Volkite shooting across into the depths. Move your paintbrush a little bit because you can't see the Devastators right now. There you go. 3 mortals. 8 saves. It's alive. So 1 in the open dice. There's 2 Devastators left. He's rolled 5. He's passed a bunch. He's got 3 left. 3 left. 3 2-ups. Oh, that's the first one. Dies. All right. 1 Devastator still alive. Sergeant still alive. Oh, 3 mortals. He needs to roll 2 6s.
I need to re-roll it too. That was a mistake. Now he's got to hit a 6.
No, he's dead. That's game. Congratulations, boys. Twitch posted up by 1 point. 1 or 2 points. Crazy. All right, Space Wolves, round 3 of the tournament against Dark Angels with Nick. Yeah. We had a plan. The attack bikes come up. They failed the litany for the +1 of wound. Failed to kill the Contemptor. Very problematic. That's gonna hurt. Reroll 1s to hit. Sure. These guys bunched up. Ooh. Bad little blood clover here. Okay. That's his Stubborn Defiance objective over there. We got some wolves and some curses in the middle. They planted a banner. We fired both dreadnoughts into attack bikes, killed 1. It was very unfortunate. That's gonna hurt in a second. And yeah, let's see what happens now. Let's see what the Dark Angels do. All right, so this is bottom of turn 2 for the Dark Angels. So Space Wolves in our turn 2 put a unit in the Assault Doctrine from this ruin, jumped over, killed the Contemptor, wrapped some command squads. They desperate breaked out. He spent the 2 CP to shoot with the Inceptors into them in a second. He pushed the attack bikes here. I left the Chaplain a little exposed, so 2 of those bikes can shoot into my Chaplain. The other one's just going to shoot at the Redemptor probably. Talon Master's jumping over. Over here, those infiltrators are going for my speeder. Very, very, very difficult game. Let's see what happens. Bottom of turn 3, Space Wolves just finished. So we've gone from some pretty big Hail Marys. We repositioned here into the middle with the Wolfgun Librarian. Volkai Dread shot at the Inceptors, but Nick here was rolling Phenopains like a madman. I need to kill that Apothecary. This is being problematic. We wrapped the Terminator squad again. Chapter Master went in and killed the Talon Master. We might get countercharged here. Let's see if he gets aggressive. Over here, Speeder's still doing Speeder things. Terminator's holding the blob. Assaulting Successors advance forward. Yeah. Suppressor holding the objective with the doggo. Let's see what the Dark Angels do bottom of turn 3. All right, the fight continues. Space Wolves made a big push over here. Chapter Master had survived the combat with the Terminators, had Heroic and Incursor to base 2 Terminators so he couldn't hit. So he couldn't hit the Chapter Master with all 5. 3 went in, he survived on 2 wounds. He fell back, gave the Wolfguard advance and charge over this wall into his Stubborn Defiance objective. I was able to steal that, and being able to push that far in helped a lot. These guys are still fighting. Chapter Master and Librarian went in there, ready to die. Like it's hopefully the points lead from that push can swing the game enough. But let's see what the Dark Angels can do. All right, so final recap. We just finished the game. These Terminators over here planted the biggest banner in the world. I ran my Cyberwolf off the objective so he couldn't charge onto my objective and remove my banner. Librarian failed to kill the Apothecary. He tried. Whatever. He gave it his best shot. Terminator planted a banner over here. This is the final score right over here.
Oh, I don't know. I was just asking. I don't handle any of the
98-56 for the Space Wolves. Thanks to Nick for a great game. That was freaking rough. But yeah, that was day 1. Let's see how everyone else did. All right, I think we just caught the end. Let's go. Oh, Perry pulls it off. He pulls it off. Sure. You coming out.
Bananas. It was great. He won 85-60, so the tide went down. He did 6 mortal wounds to Gilliman in the movement phase, killed him. He got back up with 3 wounds, and then he demon-headed him out, killed him in combat. And I'm like, why?
That's crazy. Is this Iron Man?
That's the
Exalted Sorcerer. Fighting the Infiltrators. Oh man. Inquisitor against Demonettes. What a game, what a game. Alright. All done, Mr. Perry? Nicely done? Alright. Alright, here we are. Day 2, round 4. of the Rocket Top Major. I'm playing against Mr. Daniel Hester's the gatekeeper himself. He always destroys every tournament that he shows up to. And like I've lost him a couple times. He's a great player. He's running some Drukhari, the Fear Drukhari. He's running 6 Raiders. He's got 2 squads of 10 racks, 2 squads of they're doing announcements. Squad of 2 Grotesques, 2 5-mans. He's got Witches. He's got some Cabalites, the characters, the Homunculus. He's basically got like 18 Flamers. He's got a Court of the Archon. Really abusive list. My Space Wolves list, pretty much the same as the last battle report. Let's see how it goes. We're playing Vital Intelligence. This is a whole 2 mission. This is what the terrain looks like. I'm on this side over here. Daniel's over there. I went for Engage, Oath, and Vital. He did Pray, While We Stand, and Vital. His While We Stands are the Grotesques and the Core of the Archon. So a lot of Funeral Pains on those units. Let's see if I can kill him. I show him 5 command points. He starts in 10. And we'll come back to you once we start the game. Okay, so end of Space Wolves turn 1. We advanced everyone into the middle right here with the Librarian. Everyone's in cover. These guys swung around to shoot at the Raider that had the Witches in there. We popped the Raider, we killed a few of the Witches. We couldn't shoot the character, unfortunately. We popped the Raider over here with the Volkite, and we're able to, 1 died on the way out, and then the Speeder killed 1 in shooting, so that was cool. We're on 2 objectives, and let's see what Daniel does. He still has 4 Raiders, so a lot of Dark Lances. He's got all the Flamers, like, it's his damage is coming, so let's see what happens.
The stage of the board is looking like this. Drukhari at the end of turn 1 hold 5 objectives to 1, so he scores the 1 point in his deployment area. He did take Vital, so he gets the extra Vital. Did kill a Witch squad, mostly down to 2 Witches and 2 Raiders he killed. They jumped into another vehicle. He killed one of the grotesque vehicles. They jumped out and then hopped back in as 3 of them remained into, they borrowed one of their friends' vehicles here and killed the Speeder. He tanked 20 something saves almost of 3-ups on the Storm Shields and +1 to cover. From liquefier guns, so that could be a huge game changer. Tanked a couple of saves, lost a bike. Down to 3 CP.
We'll put it on the 5. Chapter Master will select this or that.
So the attack bikes are getting the rerolls for closest models. Okay. Okay. So it looks like the Wolf Pack is coming out to play, who was waiting for some targets, hiding behind the big giant L's. Because you're 1 inch behind the wall? Because you're 1 inch away from the wall, right?
Okay, so Homunculus gets back up, about to have an inch. So end of Space Wolves turn 2. The Wolf Guard over here jumped over and charged the Venom, engaging these Grotesques. I spent a CP. Yeah, it's on you. You got up a CP. The Wolf Guard engaged the Grotesques, spending a CP to consolidate 6 instead of 3 to go up a floor. Over here, Bloodcoast is still chilling. Volkite shot and killed some Mandrakes. We charged everything into here. Full on, charging everywhere, engaging a lot, hopefully to mitigate his damage. Do they need leadership? How many do they lose? Very good. Homunculus is still there. How many wounds does the Homunculus get back up with?
41.
2 wounds. All right, here we go. Drukhari turn 2. All right, round 5 for the Space Wolves. We're playing against Jimmy and his Dark Eldar again. Venom spam with a bunch of incubi and very, very annoying units. Super, super interesting. Very curious to see what happens. I deployed a bunch of Wolfguard over here with attack bikes and so on. He's redeploying. I cannot redeploy, so he's countering my deployment right now. Drazar is back there in that Venom. We won the roll to go first. I went for Engage, Oath, and Banners. If you're done, pass it over to me. Engage, Oath, Banners, Engage, and he did Engage, Scramblers, and While We Stand. So let's see how it goes. All right, so Space Wolves just finished their top of turn 1. Dark Angels, Dark Eldar doing their turn 1. We focused a Trueborn boat and popped it to kill them because they had all the anti-weapons in there. In Curses, planted a banner. We have the attack bikes over here that did some random shots. Okay. Managers are back here an inch outside of the wall.
And they're going to do their noise screaming outside the wall.
Sure. And then we killed some Trueborn. They died on the way out. That was great for me. And I couldn't kill this Venom here with the characters. Freaking terrifying characters. So let's see what happens there. But yeah, turn 1, very early in the game. This is what the board looks like. And I scored 2 points on Engage, and that's pretty much it. So we'll come back. All right, I'm remembering to film. No, I did not. I completely forgot last game. Ultra Rings, looks like they went first.
I went first.
Mash push.
It's coming in hot. I just shot the first volley of warriors that I marked with the Seal of Oath, 15 guys. He killed 10, and he grew back 8.
Yes,
7.
you gotta kill them all. Okay, we got some race in the back. Let's see the secondaries. Thomas did Line Breaker, again, Oath of Moment and Deploy. And Necrons took Engage, While We Stand, and Banners. What are the While We Stands, if you don't mind me asking?
2 warrior blobs and a Satan.
2 werewolves and the Satan. So let's see if Thomas can kill Shashard. Good luck to both of them. All right, Endo Space Wolves turn 2. We did a mass charge over here into the Madrakes, stealing this objective over here. They are fighting last. There's some Incubi over there in the open. That Raider's on 1 wound. I didn't attack it or anything. We killed Drazar. We spent a CP for Soul Doctrine. We spent a CP for +1 a wound. So we went full in. Oh, here comes the Succubus. She's the one with the Triptych Whip. Yeah, she's gonna mess him up. So that's not great. And let's see what happens, because there's 2 Ravagers in Deep Strike about to come down. All right, just a little recap on the Space Wolves versus Dark Eldar game. He pushed up really hard on this flank, killing a bunch of units over here. I'm now gonna counter assault into the Witch Succubus from the middle. We're gonna try and pop that Raider with shooting, and then this one we're just gonna charge. Librarians in the middle, being all brave. They advance onto objective to plant a banner next turn. Chapter Master giving advance and charge within 6 inches of him. And let's see how this goes. All right, we just finished round 5. Space Wolves were able to pull it off, 92-56. Jimmy was an amazing opponent. It was a super fun game, super high skill. But let's go check out how Thomas is doing over here. He's still in it. It's a lot of race on the board. Where's Gilliman? Gilliman is alive. He's still alive. Kill him. Kill Gilliman. Nightbringer down? Killed the Nightbringer. I mean, this is what Thomas does. Just completely flip the board. Wraith is taking over his deployment side over here. Flip the deployment zone completely. What turn are you guys in? 3? Turn 3? Okay, so we'll come back and check how they're doing later on in the game. All right, let's see how Mr. Twitch is doing. That's a lot of Death Guard. Oh, the Warriors are all the way in his lines. Oh my, that's Andrew from my 1 round opponent with his nids. Damacarons are dead. He's just backlining all the way in the back, just chilling. What turn? Bottom of 4. Check out these Death Guard Terminators. Cool ass dudes. Leviathan, Volkai still alive, speaking corners. Very interesting. Not a lot of bugs left. These guys, Pyrovore still holding the objective. Swarm Lord in the middle. Hive Guard. Very interesting. 104, so it's about to end. Let's see what the score is. Here we are. This is the top table, the final. This major, Rocky Top Major. Space Wolves versus Drukhari. Steven here is running a really cool Drukhari. He's running jet bike unit, trying to snipe my characters. I don't like that. It's not nice. He's repositioning his boats. Which is the one that was bracketed on 1 wound? That one. The one with the witches. Lowest bracket, how far do you move? 7 inches? Did you move 7 in the lowest bracket? I went first. I swang everything this way. Just Chapter Master, Librarian, cover save, protecting these dreadnoughts. Pushed up there on a little bit without Redemptor trying to be aggressive. Hoping to see. He's completely like just going away from my army. That's just not even nice. That's just not even nice. He's just swinging away from me. It's not great. Really cool. I mean, he's got 2 units of 10 incubi, 3 units of 10 witches, 2 super succubuses, Drazar, an Archon, and then this bike unit. So super heavy hitters. I don't think any one of my units survives when he goes in. So let's see how this goes. All right, end of turn 1 for Drukhari. He shifted all the way over there, blew the crap out of my dreadnought when the succubus was going to charge the dreadnought and kill it. So she ended up charging the suppressors and killing them. Just we didn't even roll it. It was dead. I interrupted with assault intercessors into the witches and were able to kill him. He owes me a leadership over here, so we'll go ahead and roll that in a second. 8 incubi and Drazar just disembarked over here right in front of my army because he charged me and I heroicked. And yeah, he's going to roll the leadership. Fail. Fails. She's gone. I don't know him leadership. Careful with the engagement range over here with this incubi. There you go. Okay. And we're going to go into turn 2. So you scored no engage. She gets you engage. So 2 points on engage. He did deploy scramblers in his deployment zone over here with this unit. And that is it. So we're going to go into Space Wolves turn 2. Oh, yes. He has 2 points of engage. Thank you. All right, so we're back. Space Wolves end of turn 2. We charged in and killed Drazar and the incubi. These Assault Intercessors are moving up, and Curses moved up. And we were able to tag 2 of the Raiders right there. He's moving out the Witches. He's moving out. I'm guessing he's going to do the push scrap with the Cabalites right there. He has 2 Dark Lances. One is super bracketed. That's the one that's bracketed?
Yes.
Yes. Cool. Okay. And yeah, let's see what Dark Eldar do in their turn 2. This is what the board looks like.
All right, so hopefully you enjoyed the content from day 1 and day 2. I mean, day 2 there wasn't a lot of content, but day 1 was a great day. Great opponents. I need to remember not to film during my turn and do it during my opponent's turn because I did that a lot and I wasted a lot of my time. I was playing on chess clock every round, but I was able to go 3-0 day 1. Thomas went, I think, 1-2 on day 1, and Cosgrove and Kelly had a great day 1 as well. But then day 2 was Drukhari day. Like that was just Drukhari day. I played 3 rounds of Drukhari. Round 4 was against Hester's with his Drukhari. He went full on flamer spam. I was able to go first. I popped one of the raiders that had that unit that has the 2 flamers, the grotesques, I think it is. One of his Wowie stands, I was able to get line of sight on it with a Contemptor Volkite, popped it, killed a couple on the way out, so that was great. He came up turn 1 with all of his flamers, just like 8 flamers, just flamed all my wolf guard, rolled 30 hits, 30 wounds, and then I passed all 30 saves. So spikes on both sides. Me rolling that many saves meant I had a lot of models I was able to counter charge. There were a couple things that we struggled with in terms of the stratagem to fall back and shoot. There were some misunderstandings, so a couple of the TOs cleared that up for us. But then round 5 was also against Drukhari, as I said. And my opponent brought a more balanced list. He had the Trueborn with the Dark Lance and the Fusion Blasters. He had 2 Ravagers, and he deep striked both Ravagers. That allowed me to deploy on the line with my Dreadnoughts, just because he could only kill 1 with the amount of guns that he had. So it allowed me to deploy very aggressively. I was able to go first, focus down that Ravager that had the Trueborn in it, and by killing that, it meant he didn't have a lot of guns on the board turn 2 when I pressed up again. It gave me a lot of just movement to run around and not worry about his Ravagers until they deep strike turn 2. By then I had a pretty good hold of the board. He hit hard back on one of the flanks with all these characters and succubuses murdering everything. But by then I had enough of a points lead to maintain that. And then round 5, no, sorry, that was round 5, round 6, third round of day 2 against Steven with his Drukhari. And what a game. It was super clear. So the quadrant deployment, this is my favorite mission in the game, by the way. Just because Direct Assault and Oath of Moment stack great. And I normally go Domination, so those are 3 secondaries I always pick on that board, regardless of my opponent. It's always a good mission for me. I was able to go first. I got some damage on turn 1, killing a couple raiders, and then he charged in with witches and killed. He charged in with a succubus and killed my attack bikes, and I was able to interrupt into his witches with my assault intercessors, and able to get a kill there. But at that point, I had swung. I don't know if you've seen the footage already, but I had swung my wolf guard to the left objective to overprotect it instead of pushing up into the middle. So he picked what secondaries? His secondaries were Deploy Scramblers, Engage, and Assassinate. So I have 3 characters in my list, so that was 9 points. This is a pre-FAQ, so no extra point for killing the Warlord. But he could get a max of 9 points on Assassinate, a maximum of 10 points on Deploy Scramblers, and then max out Engage. But that meant that he had already dropped 6 points from the secondaries, capping at 9 and 10. So, a drop of 11 points, meaning I had the advantage on secondaries, and list-wise, he had taken 2 squads of 10 incubi, so he didn't have those 5-man units to trade efficiently. I mean, those 10-man incubi kill whatever they want, right? But it's the 5-man units that caused me a lot of problems because they also kill what they charge. So I felt going into the round that I had a list advantage as well as a secondary advantage. And then Steven took absolute control of the game round 2. When I went hard left with my units, he went hard right, put distance between armies, and that's what gave him control of the game. And at that point, I was just feeding units in, and he would hit me hard, and he just had control. He played super, super well. He took the strengths of the Codex and just showed good control and good piloting of his list. I thought that he had removed one of the strengths of Drukhari, which is the MSU playstyle, where you can trade really efficiently, and just went overkill on all of his units and turned that weakness into an advantage for him. He had that 10-man jet bike unit. I think it's Reaver jet bikes, the ones with the stratagem eviscerating flyby, the ones that just kill the character, basically. Because they do mortals on a 4+ per every model in that squad. And I was a little worried about that unit. He told me exactly what it could do, and that got in my head. And I was a little too defensive. I should be on, you know what? Kill my Librarian. Fly over him. Kill him. Don't care. I don't need him right now because you have so many fight first with all your witches and succubuses. I will have more value from removing that unit early and not having to worry about it. Because I didn't. I tried to stay outside of their 22-inch move. I was like, that's really hard to do, especially on such a close quarter deployment. And he was able to just run through me, basically. It was a pretty tight game in terms of points, but I at no point after turn 1 felt I was in control. So congratulations to him. He killed it. He went 6-0, no small feat. But it was a great tournament. I hope you enjoyed the footage. I will be doing a podcast with the Art of War guys on their Unbroken podcast again. So make sure to have a listen to them and give them some support when that comes out. That's going to be a great chat talking about the tournament and my list and why I lost my game and what I've done differently since then. And I'm thinking of making another list video just because everything's changed. Secondaries have changed a little bit. There's a new meta with the Admex sisters are coming out. The Flamer racks got nerfed. So I think I'm going to make a list video on how I'm adapting to that new meta. And if you want me to do that, make sure to leave a comment in the comment section. Make sure to like, subscribe, let your friends know about our channel, support us because we're loving all of this. Brad's doing an incredible job. Make sure to tell him that he's doing a great job because he puts a lot of effort into this. And we'll catch you in the next one.